Welcome back to GameVault HQ. Grab your badge, your trench coat, and maybe some birdseed, because we're diving into Chicken Police. Into the Hive. We'll explore what makes this noir adventure stand out in the world of point-and-click games. Chicken Police, Into the Hive, is a sequel that takes detective gaming to the next level. This latest noir adventure aims to blend crime drama, animal puns, and visual novel aesthetics in a way that only the Chicken Police series can. Let's take a look to see if it's a clucking good time, or if it's about to get scrambled. Chicken Police, Into the Hive, builds upon the original Chicken Police. Paint it red, taking players back to the gritty streets of Clawville, where the infamous chicken duo, Sonny Featherland and Marty MacChicken, are back at it again. The story continues with more refined gameplay and intricate storytelling. The developers, the Wild Gentlemen, have polished their mix of storytelling, humor, and detective gameplay. Is this sequel the excellent follow-up we hoped for? Right off the bat, or should I say, right off the beak, you're dropped into a mystery that's somehow stranger and darker than before. Into the Hive introduces a bee conspiracy that's got Clawville buzzing, pun fully intended. Sonny and Marty are tasked with investigating some peculiar goings-on within the Honey Corporation, an organization that might be up to some shady business. This setup adds new layers to the narrative, but what really sets it apart is the humor and chemistry between our two Fowl detectives. Their witty banter, filled with dry humor, sarcastic remarks, and unspoken camaraderie, makes even the simplest dialogue worth listening to. If you're familiar with the first game, you'll be right at home. Chicken Police, Into the Hive, keeps the familiar mix of point-and-click adventure, visual novel elements, and detective-style interrogations that made the first game a fan favorite. The refined dialogue choices and character interactions feel deeper and more reactive, adding excitement and tension. There's more at stake with each decision, keeping you on your toes throughout. At times, I genuinely found myself second-guessing my choices, which adds to the thrill of the detective experience. The investigation sequences are more elaborate, and there are even some new gameplay elements, like evidence matching and logic puzzles that give you that aha feeling, or should I say, cock-a-doodle-doo feeling, when you finally crack them. The art style of Chicken Police, Into the Hive, is just as impressive as it was in the original, if not more so. The black and white noir visuals with splashes of color help distinguish it from other point-and-click games, adding a unique flair that complements the detective theme. Character designs are full of personality, with each animal sporting its own noir-inspired outfit and expression that adds depth to the story. The visuals feel more refined this time around, with attention to detail that's hard not to admire. One of my favorite moments was seeing a new crime scene and soaking in all the little environmental storytelling elements. They made Clawville feel alive, or at least alive in that dirty, cynical noir way. Where Chicken Police, Into the Hive, really shines, though, is in its storytelling. The Wild Gentlemen know how to tell a story that's both absurd and relatable. The crime plot revolving around Honey Corporation touches on themes like corporate greed and manipulation, all while filtered through an animal kingdom lens that's both humorous and biting. This combination of humor and intrigue makes the game a standout in the genre. The dialogue is sharper than ever, and Sonny and Marty feel like old friends at this point. Friends who can't stop bickering and making fun of each other, which makes their interactions endlessly entertaining. The voice acting deserves a huge shout-out, or maybe a crow-out too. The cast absolutely nails the tone of the game, like a woodpecker going to town on a tree. The voice acting elevates Chicken Police beyond the typical detective adventure, adding depth to its quirky characters. Whether it's Sonny's weary, cynical musings or Marty's over-the-top bravado, the performances breathe life into these feathered detectives and the rest of Clawville's bizarre cast. Hearing the interactions between Sonny and Marty is like being a fly on the wall for a buddy cop film where the actors are just having the time of their lives. That said, the game's pacing isn't without its bumps. There are a few sections where the dialogue can drag on, and you might feel like you're just clicking through to get back to the action. While the humor helps mitigate this, it's hard to ignore that there are moments where the story could have used a bit of trimming. Even the chickens need a coffee break sometimes. The point-and-click mechanics also occasionally fall into the genre's familiar pitfalls, with some objects blending a little too well into the background or interactions that felt like pixel hunting. It's a minor gripe, but it's worth noting if you're someone who gets frustrated by the slower pacing of some adventure games. On the technical side, Chicken Police, Into the Hive, Runs smoothly for the most part, though I did notice a few minor bugs. A couple of dialogue lines didn't trigger properly, and there were moments where an interaction didn't register the first time, but nothing game-breaking. Given the niche style, these minor hiccups can be overlooked, just a little peck of a bug, nothing to crow about. Ultimately, Chicken Police, Into the Hive, is a game that knows exactly what it wants to be, and it's not afraid to ruffle a few feathers to get there. For fans of the original Chicken Police, or anyone looking for an engaging noir adventure, Chicken Police, Into the Hive is a must-play. The mix of crime, humor, and detective work makes it a unique experience among visual novel-style games. It doesn't shy away from its quirks, and if you're a fan of noir storytelling, point-and-click adventures, or just enjoy a good laugh at the expense of talking animal detectives, this one's for you. It expands on the original in meaningful ways, with a story that's compelling, absurd, and genuinely funny, all while delivering a classic detective experience that keeps you guessing. We're giving Chicken Police, Into the Hive, a solid 8 out of 10. It's no spring chicken, but it's definitely got plenty of pluck. The game features strong storytelling, quirky humor, and a classic noir atmosphere, making it an enjoyable sequel for both newcomers and returning players. The combination of visual novel elements and point-and-click adventure keeps it fresh and exciting. It's a game with a lot of heart, feathers, and a surprising amount of bite. If you enjoyed the original, you'll feel right at home in Clawville. If you like this Chicken Police review and want to see more game reviews, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think of this feathery mystery. Do you enjoy detective games like this? Your feedback helps us improve and bring you more content you'll love. Did it live up to your expectations, or did it leave you wanting more? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.